Hello, good morning. If you are watching this part of the video, you're watching the replay. So make sure to use hashtag replay so I can thank you so much for watching. If you want to be notified anytime that I go live, all you have to do, press down on my face, hit follow, ring the bell. And if another brand ambassador shared this video with you, please make sure you go back and you shop with her. For those of you new here, welcome. My name is Katie. I'm a wife, I'm a mom, and I work full-time. I love makeup and skincare, and I truly believe every single woman wants to look and feel her best, and I have the tools and the resources to help you get there. And today, I'm going to be sharing with you the Younique March special. First thing I'm going to do, I'm going to take my collagen. As we get older, our body produces less on its own, so we need to supplement that. And the Younique collagen, it's marine-based. It's going to really help with the beauty aspects, right? So like hair, nails, skin, it's going to help brighten up the skin. I love the way that my makeup wears when I use my collagen on a regular basis. And this is the new packaging, the new flavor. It's much more easy to tear, much more simple to rip open. And the flavor is a little bit different. I like it. It's a little bit thinner texture. Cheers. So let me know, have you tried the new flavor? Do you like it better than the old one? Let me know what your preference is. I'd love to hear. Okay, so I'm going to go in with my Moodstruck Eye Primer. This is great at really allowing pigments to pop, prevent them from creasing, and hold your eye makeup in place all day long. I'm going to sweep that on. So then that way, as we get into this March special, if I happen to throw anything on my eyes, I'm at least prepared. All right. So the March special, the way that this works is you can get any 2 complexion products for 15% off, 3 or more for 20% off. I love the Younique complexion products. They are fabulous. And let's get into the primers. All right. So you're going to have the option of 2 different primers that you can get as part of this month's special. You have your kind of like the original, the mattifying face primer. This is great at really helping to minimize pores. It's going to give you more of a matte finish, but it has this mushroom extract in it that really helps to hydrate the skin. So this, you would think it'd be good for just oily combination skin, but dry skin can pull this off as well. And then the latest primer is the Bare You Illuminating Primer. I absolutely love this. I highly recommend that you check this one out. I feel like as I go and I stick it up my nose that my makeup looks amazing when I'm wearing this primer. Now, did you see what just happened? I couldn't get it out. Tap it on the palm. It has an airless pump, which means there's no little tube on the inside. And so you have to kind of sometimes tap it on the palm of your hand. The same with the BB cream. Tap it on the palm of the hand and more will come out. Now, primer is a must. I am super busy. I go all day long, 12, 13, 14, 15 hours where I'm interacting and I have to have my best face forward, right? Primer is going to help your makeup last so much longer throughout the day. And then the illuminating primer, as you can see, now I have this glow to my skin. So my makeup just looks flawless and amazing. And I just love the way that my makeup wears with the illuminating primer. So if you've been waiting for it to go on sale, you've been waiting to try it, now is the time. If you need the link to shop this month's special, make sure that you just comment special and I can send it to you. Spring break, it's either literally quite right around the corner or coming up for you. Make sure that you grab the Sunless Tanner. You want to have a little bit of color when you get there. This is a great way to build a really natural looking tan without like permanently damaging your skin. Comment tan and I can send you the link to check it out. Sorry, that collagen making me burp a little. Okay, so next up we have the Serum Plus Foundation. It's part of this month's special. This is great if you are wanting a little bit more medium to full coverage, a satin finish. And if you have not checked out the newer dropper, let me see if this is the one that has it. You all know me. This is the old dropper. I don't waste any of my products. So even though they changed the dropper and they updated the packaging so that it's a little bit better, here we go. Here's the new dropper. I keep the old one. I still use it. it's not like the product's bad. It's just the dropper kind of malfunctioned. So again, that's the Serum Plus foundation. I will say for me personally, I miss the original liquid foundation. I actually have quite a few bottles of this and I still use it. So this is my personal preference, the liquid foundation over the Serum Plus foundation. But that's because the Serum Plus foundation for me, it just makes my skin a little bit too dewy looking and it almost looks sweaty. That's my personal preference. That is why Younique has so many different foundations, including my personal favorite, the Bare You BB Tinted Moisturizer with SPF 30. I literally, you all, I am obsessed. Like, look at all the bottles. I have so many different shades. I love, love, love this product. I typically wear the shade medium. I'm towards the end, so then I opened up a new medium somewhere. Yeah, here we go. A new medium. So that's why I have so many, because I have 2 of the same one. But this is what I mean. So when you have that product and you're towards the end, you can start to see the packaging, right? I'm at the end of this bad boy. You want to take it, tap it on the palm. And believe me, I don't like to waste a single drop of any of my products. So I'm going to keep tapping this bad boy until I cannot get anything left out of it. All right, so I'm going to take that BB Tinted Moisturizer in the shade medium, and I'm going to blend this in with my kabuki brush. You can use your hands. You can use a sponge. For me personally, the kabuki brush is where it is out. You can use it for the vast majority of your foundation products, and it's going to really blend your makeup into the skin. I'm a brush girl. I'm not so much a sponge girl. I know a lot of people really like sponges. For me personally, I like a good brush. I have a ton of different brushes, and so I just take this, blend it all out. A couple of things while we let this set for a minute before I go in with the next product. If you have not gotten a planner for 2024, I will talk about this until it's time to get a 2025 planner, you all. I'm so proud of this. After spending years using different planners and not finding one that I loved, I decided to make my own. It's available over on Amazon. If you need the link, just comment plan, but I also have the link to the planner as well as to my Amazon storefront down in the description, so you can check that out. All right, the next couple of products here that we have. First of all, Skin Solution Concealer. I love a good concealer. This is going to help whether you're wanting to camouflage an acne spot. Woof, maybe I need to do that today. Let me get taffeta. If you want to camouflage an acne spot, if you want to cover up dark circles, whatever it is, the Skin Solution Concealer is the product to check out. This, you all, it is very, very pigmented. So a little bit is going to go such a long way. I'm going to just take that, kind of tap it into the skin now. Kind of cover that up a little bit more. Like I said, you can use it on the face. You can use it underneath the eyes. You can also use it for contouring if you get like a darker shade. I'm just kind of taking and kind of patting that there, kind of concealing that a little bit more. But it has those skincare properties in it, so it's going to help, especially with the under eye, with that caffeine and vitamin E to really help to brighten up that under eye area. So I highly recommend, if you're looking for a good concealer, check out the Skin Solution Concealer. It is part of this month's special. If you need the link, comment special and I can send it to you. Okay, next up. This is a great product. I use this a ton in the summer months. The Complexion Plus Pressed Powder. I use this for touch-ups. I use this to kind of absorb any oils that can like cause my makeup to break down throughout the day. So I touch up with the Complexion Plus Pressed Powder. It does come with a sponge, but I do recommend using the kabuki brush if you want full coverage, and the setting powder brush if you just want really light coverage. So a lot of times I'll take it. Let me get the right shade here. Let me see. That's too dark. Here we go. I have my makeup bag from when I recently traveled. I still have it unpacked Anybody else do that? All right, so we're going to take the setting powder brush. I unpacked my clothes right away. My makeup, I just live out of my makeup bag forever. So the setting powder brush, I can use this, kind of dust that on, and it helps give a little bit more of a matte finish. Like I said, it's great for touching up your makeup. I would use a little sponge if I was touching up on the go. You can use it to kind of help set where you use that concealer. If you put it underneath the eyes, I would just have a very light hand with it. I wouldn't go too heavy because it can start to kind of crease underneath the eyes. You would want to make sure that you use a setting product, which is the next thing that is part of this month's special. So you have the prime and set powder. Yes, it looks like this in the packaging where it looks half full. It's because when you shake it up, it has this water encapsulated technology that really helps to blur your pores and give you this Photoshop finish. It's absolutely amazing. And then you have the prime and set mist. This is like hairspray for the face. So you just can take it, spray it all over the face, and it's going to help hold your makeup in place all day long. So between the foundation and the primer, it is perfect for getting that really nice long wearing makeup. All right. Last but not least, now that we've talked about the vast majority of the complexion products, let's talk about the all-in-one sticks. You all know I absolutely love these sticks. I use them all the time. You can use them on the face, the eyes, the lips. There are so many different colors and pigments to like choose from. So what I'm going to do is I labeled mine on the top because it's really small on the back and I kept always reaching for the wrong one. What I'm going to do, this is barely bronzed. This is great for contouring. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, let me get my tapered blusher brush here. This is good because it's allowing me to unpack this makeup bag that I have sitting here. What I'm going to do, I'm going to take a little bit of that product onto that tapered blusher brush, and then I'm going to just go and blend it. And you can see it's giving just a smidge. It's very, very subtle. If I would take this on the face directly, it would be a little bit more aggressive, but this is a great way to add warmth and dimension back into the skin in a really nice, subtle way. And I'm going up and away when I blend it with that brush because that's going to help lift everything up. And now you can kind of build it. So if you want a little bit more color, a little bit more definition, you can just keep kind of building that pigment up. And again, I'm just kind of swiping it onto the end of that blusher brush and doing my contouring. All right. So really, really pretty. A cream contour is great if you have more mature skin, if you want a more natural look. I love, love, love the all-in-one sticks. They are so good. All right. So next up, I'm going to go in with the blush in Peony Pink. All right, so let me show you what this looks like. If you take it onto the skin, which you can, okay, then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to immediately kind of blend that out. Now, ideally, what I would have done is I would have put this on first and then used my setting spray or setting powder. This is a very light pink on me. It might be a little bit darker on you, but especially as I get a little bit more tan with spring break right around the corner, I'm going to put a little bit more over here. A little bit, I might need a little bit more product. So you might sweep it on and it might be a little bit too much. But for me, when I sweep it on, it gives me just like that perfect warmth and glow. So that's Peony Pink, really great option. I'm going to take that a little bit on the lips. You can see it's a little bit light. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix it in with a little bit of my cinnamon latte. Y'all know I love this color. Look at that. Gorgeous. Cinnamon latte is the one that I used to use for contouring before they came out with the contour color. This is just absolutely fabulous. Love, love, love. All right. And then next we have, let's go in with the champagne one. We'll use this on the eyes. There's a couple of like highlight colors. All right. So you can go in again directly on the face, kind of blend that out with your finger for the highlight. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this champagne shimmer all over the lid. And again, it's going to give me a lovely shimmer. Then what I like to do, I like to blend it out with my fluffy crease brush. All right, we don't want any harsh lines. But then what I do is I take just a little bit of this pigment here. It's in the palette 10. It's called Dizzy. All right. So with this Dizzy color is going to really help set that cream highlight and prevent it from creasing. I like to use other eyeshadows to kind of set any type of a cream eyeshadow because I feel like it does a better job in not creasing. But this is translucent, so there's no pigment to it, but it makes that champagne shimmer pop that much more on the eye. Then you could always go in, like if you wanted a little bit of a darker pigment there in the outer corner, you could do that as well. Maybe do this before. I feel like I'm doing everything backwards. I would do this first and then go in with that champagne shimmer, but that looks okay too. All right, so there you have it. That is the March special. If you have any questions about any of the products that I shared with you today, please do not hesitate to ask. I also just want to let you know I posted some new videos up on my YouTube channel. Make sure you go and check them out. One of them, the top 10 best-selling Amazon makeup products. I ordered them and I did a full tutorial, and I will have more dedicated videos highlighting each one of those products. But in that video, I give you my first impressions and let you know what I think. And then the other products, I actually don't have them up here because I've been using them like crazy, is the lip oils. Lip oils, you all, are the rage right now. I highly recommend grabbing one and checking them out. Go watch my NYX versus e.l.f. lip oil video that I just posted. And if you watch that video, spoiler alert, I have a hard time picking a favorite, but I do. So make sure you go and you watch and you check that out so you can see which one that I recommend. And let me know in the comments, do you like the versus video? Do you like the top 10 videos? Do you like a full makeup video tutorial like I did today? Let me know that in the comments below so that way I can provide you more of that type of content. And I just threw on a little bit of Quadra. I'm done for the day. I hope you all have a good one, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye, everyone.